what defines you?
What defines you? There's nothing I wouldn't do for my daughter.
Another American has been kidnapped. Who is responsible?
Manziel shows up, bad shit is in the air.
Hi, what's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel. Get ready because today I'm counting down the top 5 newest and most exciting action thriller web series that you need to be watching in 2023. If you enjoy shows like Jack Ryan or the recent smash hit The Night Agent, definitely you'll enjoy this list. From heart-pumping fight scenes to edge-of-your-seat tension, these shows are going to get your adrenaline pumping. Well, let's go to the beginning of this list.
This will haunt you.
Number 5. The Last Thing He Told Me. The Last Thing He Told Me is an American thriller television miniseries for Apple TV Plus, based on the novel of the same name by Laura Dave, and it premiered on April 2023. The miniseries was developed by Laura Dave and Josh Singer, and stars Jennifer Garner as the main character Hannah Hall, alongside Nikolai Coster-Waldau, Angourie Rice. The Apple TV show The Last Thing He Told Me is all about this lady named Hannah, trying to figure out why her husband suddenly disappeared. When he left, all he said was that she needs to protect their stepdaughter. As the show goes on, we learn more about Hannah and Owen's relationship, and get clues about why he might have dipped out. In the first couple episodes, it seems like Owen was involved in some shady business at the tech company he worked for. They hint that he may have been part of a fraud scheme, and bugged out to avoid getting in trouble with the feds. Now, Hannah isn't so sure that's the whole story. Even though fraud would explain him leaving, she has a feeling there's more to it. What's really interesting is the show is actually based on a real corporate scam that went down. So, while they don't say exactly what company, it seems like the show might be touching on a real insider situation. So it'll be interesting to see if Hannah can figure out what really happened with Owen, and where the truth takes her. If you enjoyed series like Echoes 2022 and Missing 2012, then you're in for a treat with this one.
I'm telling you, we'll find him. Is there something you're not telling me?
Number 4. Ghosts of Beirut. Ghosts of Beirut is a 4-part espionage thriller television series that debuted on Showtime May 2023, and based on one of the greatest espionage stories of modern times. Starring Dermot Mulroney, Dina Shahabi, and Garrett Dillahunt. Ghosts of Beirut takes us into the life of Imad Mughniya, a powerful member of Hezbollah and founder of the Islamic Jihad organization in Lebanon. Imad's rise to power caught intelligence agencies off guard, and the events depicted in the series, particularly in the first episode, are based on true events. Imad did bomb the Israeli headquarters in Tyre in 1982, selecting Ahmad Kassir for the mission. It is known that extremists, like Imad, often targeted individuals who were vulnerable and suffering due to the actions of their perceived enemies. These individuals were chosen because they were easily manipulated and convinced that their actions were justified. Imad was cunning and calculated, wanting to make a significant impact with his attacks to demonstrate the capabilities of his group. He had built his network from scratch, working for Yasser Arafat, and later parting ways due to ideological differences. He understood the geopolitical implications of his actions in the Middle East and successfully evaded intelligence agencies for over 15 years. Known for his persuasive abilities, Imad could influence anyone in a matter of seconds. In Ghosts of Beirut, he convinces Ahmad Kassir to sacrifice his life for their cause, tapping into people's trigger points and coercing them to do what he wanted. Ghosts of Beirut tries to take the exceedingly complex Lebanese civil war and tries to make it into a good guys bad guys spy thriller, but fails to do so simply because that time in history can't be boiled down so easily.
will haunt you.
One.
Number 3. Rabbit Hole. Rabbit Hole is an American spy thriller television series, created by John Requa and Glenn Ficarra for Paramount Plus, and the series premiered on March 2023, ran for 8 episodes. The series stars Kiefer Sutherland as a private espionage agent alongside Meta Golding, Jason Butler Harner, Enid Graham, and Charles Dance. From James Bond to Jason Bourne, we have grown up with some of the best fictional spy stories of all time. Paramount Plus's Rabbit Hole is the next in line, an intricate tale carefully woven around the Holy Trinity, headed by none other than the star of 24 himself, Kiefer Sutherland. Obviously, this is not the first time Sutherland had played a role where he has to go undercover to fight off bad guys, hence when the series was first announced, it was bound to be compared with his previous action thriller, 24, a Fox series where he played the highly efficient agent Jack Bauer, working for Los Angeles counterterrorism unit. However, unlike Jack, Sutherland's new character in Rabbit Hole, John Weir, does not have a team or the backing of an organization. He is on his own, making unlikely allies, scrounging for resources and clues, and uncovering the truth about a huge conspiracy at work, all the while trying to keep himself safe from the clutches of a secret group hell-bent on destroying him. Kiefer Sutherland plays the role of a corporate spy, John Weir, who has previously been involved in some of these dealings, but his life turns upside down when he himself becomes the victim of one such deception. Weir is framed for the murder of Edward Hom, a corporate giant whose people have the ability to manipulate and influence a large section of the population. They are out to completely ruin Weir's life and reputation, keeping him on the run for the entire duration of the series. As Weir works his way up to reveal the real ploy at work, he realizes the hole seems to get deeper the more he digs, and his fight for survival ultimately turns into a fight for democracy.
I can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not.
You must have absolute trust in one another.
This is gonna hurt.
Number 2. Justified, City Primeval. Justified City Primeval is an American neo-Western crime drama television miniseries, developed by showrunners Dave Andron and Michael Dinner. The series continues the story from Justified, taking inspiration from the Elmore Leonard novel City Primeval, High Noon in Detroit, and short story, Fire in the Hole, and then series premiered on FX on July 2023. Starring Timothy Olyphant, Vondi Curtis Hall, Adelaide Clemens, Marin Ireland, Victor Williams, and Boyd Holbrook. After leaving Kentucky behind 15 years ago, Raylan Givens now lives in Miami, working as a U.S. Marshal while trying to be a part-time dad to his teenage daughter. He's gotten older, with grayer hair and a more worn hat, and he feels like the open road ahead is a lot shorter than the long road behind. A random encounter on a deserted Florida highway suddenly sends Raylan up to Detroit. There he crosses paths with Clement Mansell, a violent and sociopathic outlaw nicknamed the Oklahoma Wildman, who already slipped away from the Detroit police once, and is aiming to do it again. Mansell's lawyer, tough as nails Detroit native Carolyn Wilder, fully intends to represent her shady client, even as she finds herself caught between the cop and the criminal, playing her own angle too. These three characters are on a collision course, in classic Elmore Leonard style, to see who makes it out of Detroit alive. If you have seen Banshee and liked it, you will definitely like this one because it gives you the same sense of adventure, albeit with a slightly different setup, and in a slightly different setting.
You know, you did a great job. She's very sweet.
You want to play?
Let's play.
And number 1. Spy Master. HBO Max's Spy Master is a thrilling new addition to the world of spy dramas. Set against the backdrop of the Cold War, This 6-episode Romanian web series is packed with nail-biting suspense and a web of secrets that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Directed by the talented Christopher Smith, it's a must-watch for fans of action and espionage. So, don't miss out on this captivating and enigmatic journey into the world of spies. Man, this was such a crazy time. It was right in the middle of the Cold War. Victor was one of the top guys working for that nutjob Nicolae Ceausescu, the crazy dictator of Romania. But get this, Victor was also a secret agent for the KGB the whole time. When stuff starts heating up and his cover might get blown, Victor knows he's gotta get out of there quick, before Ceausescu or the KGB find him out. But, escaping Romania ain't gonna be easy. Everyone's out to get him. Luckily Victor finds some help. A sneaky guy working undercover for East Germany's Stasi agrees to help. And a up-and-coming young agent with the CIA also offers assistance. But man, they've really gotta watch their backs. Both the KGB and Romania's spies are hunting Victor down. And that's not even the worst part. Victor knows his defection means serious danger for his family back home. He's got to evade all these groups, trying to stop him while keeping his loved ones safe. It's a super high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Will Victor be able to escape in time? What a totally twisty spy thriller, set right in the tense times of the Cold War.
You didn't think your American dream would come true?
So there you have it, the top new action thriller web series you need to watch right now. Just let me know in the comments which of these shows you're most hyped to see. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos ranking the best of movies and streaming. Catch you in the next one.
Where'd you get this?
Tell me who sent you!
Go now!
Am găsit cârtița KGB-istă.
I can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not.